What happens when the most brutal environment on Earth forces an old lonely king to choose between his isolation and the life of a helpless creature? Welcome back to Kong Mythic Battles. Today, we are breaking down a cinematic masterpiece of pure dominance and unexpected empathy, Kongo vs. the Fenrir Pack. Inside the misty, terrifying jungles of Skull Island, a tiny lost deer finds itself cornered by giant apex predators. But when all hope is lost, the true ruler of the island steps out of the shadows. Let's dive straight into this epic analysis of tactical defense and primal majesty. Our breakdown begins with a rare, intimate look at the aging king of Skull Island. Kongo is seen walking heavily through the dense ancient jungle fog, his scarred hands gently touching the rough bark of a massive tree. Standing at a high cliff edge, his deep, soulful eyes reflect the harshness of a long, lonely life. He is tired, carrying the weight of a solitary ruler. Meanwhile, near the edge of the dark jungle, a tiny baby deer named Shika is separated from its herd. Terrified and vocalizing into the silence, Shika stops at a muddy riverbank. The vulnerability of this small animal instantly alerts the island's ultimate opportunists, the giant wolf Fenrir and his pack. With glowing yellow eyes and massive jaws snapping in anticipation, 4 giant wolves establish a deadly perimeter, cornering the helpless deer against a steep rock wall. As the alpha wolf, Fenrir, bares his razor-sharp teeth and launches a fierce leaping attack through the air. The entire dynamic of the battlefield changes. From completely out of frame, the colossal hand of Kongo reaches down, effortlessly grabbing the mid-air wolf. Stepping out from the jungle canopy, Kongo displays his unmatched upper body strength by casually but powerfully throwing the giant wolf into a nearby stone pillar, neutralizing the immediate threat. The remaining wolves attempt a desperate rush at Kongo's legs. Instead of engaging in a chaotic struggle, the old king uses the environment tactically. He stands heavily on a massive fallen tree, sending the giant log rolling toward the pack. While Fenrir barely dodges the log, Kongo stands tall, beats his scarred chest, and unleashes a deafening roar. The sheer alpha dominance forces the giant wolves to flatten their ears and cower in fear. To seal his victory, Kongo lifts a massive boulder with one hand and smashes it into the ground right in front of Fenrir. Terrified by the earth-shaking power, the alpha turns tail, and the entire pack scatters into the thick fog, abandoning their hunt dog with the predators gone. The tension shifts to a deeply emotional standoff. Kongo looks down at the shivering baby deer. Understanding that his colossal size is terrifying, the old king slowly and carefully kneels down. In a beautiful display of control, he extends a single giant index finger. Displaying incredible bravery, Shika steps forward to sniff and gently nuzzle against Kongo's knuckle. The facial expression of the old king softens into one of profound gentleness, using his massive strength for restoration rather than destruction. Kongo gently pushes a large branch to create a safe makeshift shelter. As the exhausted baby deer lies down to sleep peacefully, Kongo sits cross-legged in front of the entrance, turning his massive head to watch the golden sunset. He is no longer just a survivor. He is an unlikely guardian, standing stoically against the twilight sky as a living shield for the innocent. Kongo's defensive, Shika proves that a true king is defined not just by the enemies he conquers, but by the innocent lives he chooses to shield. This tactical breakdown shows that even on a brutal landscape like Skull Island, empathy can coexist with absolute power. How do you rate Kongo's tactical use of the rolling log to control the pack without taking damage? Do you think the Fenrir pack will ever dare to hunt in Kongo's territory again? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love this emotional and epic Titan breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Kong Mythic Battles, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a legendary clash. Until next time, stay legendary.